I've got Master Rodney Hard here. He trained me. Eberhard's worked with me on Judo. Lendl, I thought Lendl was going to be here, but he's not. But Scott, is he supposed to be on his way? Scott Allenball, ex-military. I won't say much more than that. Scott's worked with me, and I've tried to get everybody together for, I turned 50 years old just the other day, and I realized that my game's halfway over. So, thank you, sir. And so, anyway, I thought, boys, it'd be a good time. Eric, you look a bit big when I seen you. But anyway, Eberhard is going to do us a Judo, Jujitsu demonstration, and I'm tickled to death to have him. So, and he said, if anybody out there wanted to play pretzel, these guys are the pretzel guys. Okay?
All right. First off, I'm Eberhard Kieslich, and this is my son Eric. He's in the competition age. I'm a little bit beyond that. I focus mostly on teaching and just doing demonstrations sometimes, just this one, and try to stay in shape and enjoy life. I do a couple other things besides judo, but I like judo. I think you're doing other martial arts, while I have also studied karate a long time ago. And when you're doing one martial art, you're always going to get into some other martial arts because originally they were all together in the traditional art called Jujitsu. It's the traditional Japanese art it's used by the samurai in the battlefield. So what we did is out of that crystallized judo, karate, and then in other continents you had similar activities, like in the Western world you had wrestling and other arts like that. Anyway, tonight we're going to focus on the judo and the jiu-jitsu, the Brazilian type jiu-jitsu, but also traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu. We're going to do some of the takedowns, some of the throws that we practice, and you've seen a little bit about warm-ups. We practice a lot of, we call them ukemi break falls, and then we always have a roll. When I throw him, he's uke, and I'm tori, and then we change that around. So we're going to just, for entertainment and to show you the art, we're going to just throw each other around a little bit. Alright? So, let's just smile. Let's look at it. Come on. In Japanese arts, everything is like categorized, right? So in judo, there are 5 groups of takedowns, or throws. There are the hand throws, like seeing that. This is a hand throw, right? Because I throw with the shoulder, or both of them, you do them left and right, right? So do them left and right. You go ahead and throw seeing. Okay? So we throw with the upper body hand control. Then there are hip throws. When you do a hip throw, push the room, I'm going to do that side. I use my hip more, or the haragoshi. Even though I use the leg, I also use the hip. Then there are foot switches, ashiwa, where we basically throw see. We'll do a triple combination. Osugari. Isuguruma. Or Osugari. Isuguruma. That's right. Osugari. Isuguruma. You see. When we're doing the foot sweeps, it's important that we're off balance. So as he's moving, I'm feeling into his step. And I pull him out around me. He's the move. Okay. So then there's sacrifice throws. Here's a variety of sacrifice throws. One of them is Tomoyagi. Big John Wayne throw over the top of the head, right? So when we do this, usually Uga pushes. He pushes against me, I get up and throw him over the top. Okay? When you do that in competition, they're too wise. They don't throw that. They get throw that easy. So we modify it a little bit and make the sideways throw out of it. That's a little easier to do. So what we do is we just come in like this. Right? Okay? So you can throw like that. Then there are basically a bunch of throws where we counter using the sacrifice. For instance, he turns into Serenagi. Now throw him backwards. And again. Okay. Or he turns into Koshiguruma. Just take it back like that. Or I just come in like this and knock him backwards, okay? So these are all sacrifice techniques. Now, you can see we're practicing together, throwing each other clean. We do a nice break all every time. And you can take these on a good mat like this. You can take these all night long. Okay? Until you're about 45 or so. I'm 51. After that, you don't want to take them that much anymore. And Judo has, so I said there's 5 groups of standing, throwing, takedowns. Then when you look at the bigger picture, there's 2 halves again. There's the stand-up judo and there's the ground judo. So anytime a good throw doesn't turn out so good, it goes on into the ground. And then there's 5 ways to win the match. You can either submit the person, which is forced. Basically cause the person to tap because of pressure to a elbow, the side of the neck, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now the sacrifice throws, the submissions can happen like right away out of the throw. Like you want to do Kayatoshi in Jujitsu.com, right? Yeah. So from here, there's the arm lock, right? So right away, I took the arm lock here, right? Sometimes, I tell you what, you can do a choke on the roll. I can even see how you choke. If you do some right, submission.
Okay.
Right?
So you go down to the circle?
Yeah. So I do a back Serenagi here. Right, let's do it this way. And he submits me. Got to take the leg out more than do it again. Okay? So out of the attack, Okay, you go. There we go. Right? Out of the attack, you go straight into the submission when the attack does not quite work. Okay? Now, out of this, there are a lot of ways to use judo in self-defense. And when you're coming from karate, taekwondo, kung fu, you like to sometimes be able to supplement some of those things when you're not in the striking range. For instance, you get surprised. Okay? You're walking down the street over underarm Eberhard. Okay? It's a surprise. He's going to pick me up and slam me down and strike to the face. You don't have a lot of time to do things. Pick me up, he slams me to the ground and strikes to the face, right? This is a bad surprise. You may not be ready for this if you don't know. Right? So we practice things like, he does it, I hook my leg. Now I'm weighing 400 pounds. Just from doing this, try to pick me up. You can't pick me up. Okay? From here, okay, I bow forward and I try to strike him with the head, my elbow. Snatch on. Now I'm in the striking position. And I come out and I'm in a good position. Because I use him as the mat. Think about this on the street. I'm not making contact with the ground. He is for me. So I can make marks. Okay? I think that's something that I'm going to show you later. Try. It's not hard to learn. So things like this. Okay? Put this in. Right away did this. Okay? When I'm here and he lets me down, that's the key. So he's going to try hard. When he lets me down, this is when I go like this. I immediately grab the elbow like this. Okay? Now I go down on this knee. And immediately follow up with the strike to the groin with the elbow. Immediately. Okay? From here, I turn around and strike to the face with the elbow. So from here to here. That should be easy for karate fighters and Jujitsu. Right? From here, you come out and you can go on, or you can arrest him. Take him in and do a submission move. Right? Bring him around. And really put a hold on him. Okay? So, out of each one of those positions, situations, I like to teach the students at least two ways, really fluent. Okay? Another one, when they do the same thing, right? And he's here, grab here, face this, right? Go straight into unlock after the throw. More time. So he's right here. When he picks me up, I hook, I slap the knuckles under his hand, on his back of his hand, like this, like a hammer, right? Snatch the wrist. Now from here, I quickly grab my own wrist, and I turn in place, and I go underneath him. Kick him over the top. Okay? From landing here, I switch my legs, and I go around like this. Catch his head. And I can go so far. After this, he will not fight again. I'm telling you. And not too bad. It'll be a few weeks. Or longer. Okay. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Dislocations take a long time to heal, even on a young person. Okay. What else do we have? Submissions on the ground. What else do we have on them, Mike? Oh, the headlock. All right. So this is really nice when you're fighting, right? And you're punching and all this. Eventually, if you don't get him, like I get him a little bit. Yeah. He's got me like this. And I don't know if you've ever been in this. It's not that easy to get away from, is it? Because he's going to try, right? One of the things you can do, okay, is you're here, snatch this, sit through. Take him around, and if he holds on, which he didn't because of the impact, but if he holds on like this, I actually like this. Okay? He's at the bottom, I'm on the top, and he's holding onto my neck. Rather than going into striking right now, I just place his hand like this. Hold on. And I come over like this. Okay? Place my hands. Okay? Take this foot over like this. Suck it in. Take this hand through. Now I'm in a mounted position. Okay? From here, I just break this loose, and I would take this arm lock. Okay? Of course, you could just wait it out and then punch him in the face. Right?
Could you do the repeat that first move, the first part, the dive under with a foot?
How I did that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So when he has the headlock here, right? I mean, a lot of times it's like wrestling, right? So when he goes like this and I go like this, one time when he goes like this, okay, I take my hand, place it in his abdomen, and sit through. So we're going like this. He pulls. Now I did it so much he let go and fell away, right? So if he's like this far away, okay, you come up. Now he's going to get up. I get my hooks in like this. I'm around. Choke or something. Okay? So you just go, in that case, from one to the other. Okay? So it takes practice, but a lot of people that haven't practiced judo, they don't understand a lot of times that apart from its effectiveness as a martial art, that it is actually a very nice exercise. Mirror twisting, turning, balance, cardio. I mean, it keeps you in shape, and it's, you could say, yes, you got a weight room over here, and you can do a lot of stuff, but this is closer to the fighting. Even if martial arts, kicking, punching is your game, this is much closer to actual fighting than just lifting the weights. So do I lift weights? Yeah, a little bit, not much. I always believe that I do a little higher reps, and then I like to do some push-ups and some pull-ups, like to do a little running. I like to do a lot of that. Right? So when we practice this just to stay in shape, we do what's called uchi-komis. Right? So when I do like also the ballet, I come in like this. Every time I pull him, right, off balance, and I throw. Okay? Then he comes up, he does to me. Okay? So we do everything as the exercise. Okay? Judo requires physical fitness, balance, agility, and so we do a lot of this stuff. We did the headlock. Do anything else? Sometimes you may say it's a little hokey, but because we're doing the striking arts, but it is not. It can be practiced, and it can make it work. If he has a punching space, for instance, we'll do a screen out here, right? Well, one of the things you can do if you're careful, okay? And what I do to be careful is I relocate, making him relocate. Okay? So I don't stand there and then go, because that's when he's reacting. So I got to get him in between relocations. Okay? So I come in like this. Right? And just bust him out of there. So, oops, destroy. Right? Okay? So what I do here is I come in and I go really over. And I shuffle him backwards. This is called the scoop throw in judo. And you can actually take it further onto the ground. So I can come in like this. And I'm right here. I'm on top. Right? So you do a lot of that stuff. Let's see. Any questions? Huh?
Good stuff.
Good stuff?
What about,
What's that?
how about a right haymaker?
All right. Now this is hard to lots of practice when he comes to the full punch, right? The idea here is, I'm not worried about, you can't be worried about gripping and turning, all of that. You just let it flow. Right? So if he punches, you think that's coming, right? Like this. So I come right here. I just turn it. I don't do a whole lot of thinking. So that's how you do it. When he comes punching, I didn't even grab really. Okay? Alright, then always thought about a whole bunch more stuff. Tell you what, let's do the Rokudan. So when I go into Rokudan, he moves backwards in the other way. Other way. Not around. You put the legs together. There. 1, 2. Up. Alright. That'll do.
Nice.